Greetings, Commanders! My name is Beck, and today is the day. G6 is finally here and brings new ways to increase your power if you're bold enough to face the onslaught of challenges it presents. In G6, you will find an increase in level cap, Op 70, new hazards systems, new daily goals, new Sigma resources, 120 new systems, over 275 new missions, 6 new faction ranks, 13 new faction ships, a combat research tree extension, and more. There's a lot to cover here, so let's get into it. Hazards. Hazards are a brand new obstacle to overcome in many of the systems located in G6 space. When selecting a system, the system card will display if there is a hazard and what type it is. The different hazard types in G6 are Ion Storm, Asteroid Field, Radiation, and Nameless Horror. When a ship is in a system with one of these hazard types, you will notice the whole health of the ship will turn from white to green, indicating that you are in a hazard system. Different systems will have different types of hazards, each of which will impact your ship, dealing damage over time to the ship present in the system. These hazards bypass normal mitigation and deal damage directly to the ship's hull. To limit the amount of damage done to your ship, you'll need to obtain hazard resistance, which allows you to stay in these systems for longer periods of time. However, the risk is well worth the reward with the hazards in these systems. In addition to these new challenges, you will find that the mines in these systems are far more rewarding, and the hostiles will give better loot in comparison to hostiles in a non-hazard system. Sigma resources. This expansion of the galaxy has brought with it new discoveries that can be used to increase the power of your station and fleet, known as Sigma resources. There are 3 types of Sigma resources: Sigma Parsteel, Sigma Tritanium, and Sigma Dilithium. Upon leveling up your station generators to level 61, they will start to yield Sigma resources for you to utilize. G6 space itself is full of raw Sigma resource mines that allow you to mine and refine Sigma resources, as you'll need to have these resources instead of the normal Parsteel, Tritanium, and Dilithium you've grown accustomed to at this point. With increasing power and technology also comes an increased need in materials and the resources to create it. In the refinery, commanders will be able to turn all 3 resources into their Sigma versions. Faction expansion. The Federation, Klingon, and Romulan factions have acknowledged your status within the galaxy and are ready to offer more technology to those that prove their worth. There's 6 new faction ranks to obtain with each of the 3 core factions and 13 new ships. These new faction ships will also receive gold refits. These refits will enhance their capabilities and show off your allegiance to the faction and can be found in the faction store. Check out the link in the description below for a further breakdown of the new faction ranks and the 13 new ships being added with this expansion. Systems, missions, and research. With the discovery of a new part of the galaxy, there is more to explore. There are 120 new systems, expanding the reach of the neutral Federation, Klingon, and Romulan spaces. In these new systems, new planetary missions can be found, along with a continuation of the core mission chain and brand new combat missions totaling over 275 new missions. The combat research tree has also been expanded upon and includes 46 combat nodes, 3 prime nodes, 15 hazard nodes, and 4 superhighways. This new expansion of Star Trek Fleet Command introduces steep challenges but brings far greater rewards for those willing to face them head-on. We wish you luck on your journey, Commanders, and as always, live long and prosper.